Your dream home is just a weekend project away. We brag this video 32 easy DIY upgrades that will make your home look more expensive by Peggy Wang and other sources. Here's you'll learn how to camouflage your TV like a living Harry Potter paintings and how to place your rug properly and professionally. You're probably doing it wrong, and no one tell you that. 1. Paint your vinyl or linoleum flooring. With a single DIY link, you can turn a common vinyl floor, like this, to this one. 2. Add cheap framed mirrors to closet doors, painted to match. The mirrors now suddenly look like they are built-in. 3. Use tab curtains to cover up unsightly wire shelving. Seriously, I can't be the only person on earth who think a garage is a magnet for junk. The garage is an enigma to me. We clean it and then suddenly it is a disaster again. Well, we are finally able to apprehend it. 4. Basket weave your drapes. I am sorry, if it would be harder than it looks here. 5. Add a simple hardware to your curtain tie backs. You can get brass snap hooks for around $2 at any hardware store. 6. Hide your television wires in a shower curtain rod. Credit to freshcrush.com. 7. Use brackets to decorate a window that doesn't need to be covered up with curtains. 8. Use napkin rings and ribbons to pretty up your shower curtain, or just tie them right onto the shower curtain rod. Anyway, a perfect solution if the rings were getting kinda rusty. 9. Mix and match your sheer curtains. It will look especially dreamy in a teenage girl's bedroom. 10. Know where to place your rug. For example, I found that most people that use an area rug in their bedroom are either using the wrong size, or are placing it incorrectly under the bed. Here's a diagram to scale using a queen-size bed and an 8x10 rug. Do this instead of this. Let's take a look at the diagram for dining room rugs. Push those chairs out like you were going to sit down, and buy a rug larger than that space. Trust me, you and your guests will be much happier. Next, as far as living rooms go, this is a diagram that shows a pretty common type of layout. Furniture-wise, the rule of thumb is to put the front legs of the couch or chairs on the rug, and it still creates a separate and more intimate space that way. 11. Decorate your fridge with washi tape or spray paint from theeverygirl.com. 12. Paint faux windows on your garage door, from conventional white garage door to this look. And finally this one, from 2 peas in a bucket. 13. Frame your TV. Disguise that flat screen. Most of us have faced a dilemma of what to do about the all-important TV when we are decorating our home. It's not an easy thing to get past as a designer. Some designers won't even allow them in their design unless they are fully enclosed and hidden. However, we know you and your family live in the real world. And if you're like me, you want to have easy access to your TV, or have it available for the kids without some big production. Remodelaholic have a great tutorial for you. This takes just simple power tools and basic carpentry skills. They chose repurposed wood for theirs, and we love this. The idea would look great in almost any style home, from industrial chic to pottery barn traditional. Feel free to choose whatever framing material fits your style and budget. Check out the do-it-yourself tutorial inside info. And another great tutorial from Tommy and Ellie on how to build this custom TV frame. Here are more ideas. And if building a frame isn't in your skill set, we have some more great ideas for disguising the TV. This is a great example of turning the TV into art. Notice how the color of the frame around a TV ties in with the other artwork. From decoratingyourSmallSpace.com. 14. Attach some simple yarn tassels to your bed skirt. Fancy bedding can be so expensive. Get this straight out of Anthropology look by buying or making tassels and attaching them to your bed skirt. To make the tassels, you'll only need 1. Yarn, Lion brand. 81 yard skein made 6 tassels. 2. Something to wrap your yarn around, that is the desired length of your tassel. A clipboard works perfect for these 8 inches tassels. And 3. Scissors. Click DIY link or pasted, and you'll get 7 easy to follow steps that won't break your sweat. Thanks to Holly from Sister Suitcase and Tater Tots and Jello for the idea. 15. Use a cake stand for your kitchen sink needs. 16. Cover up an unsightly air vent with a rubber doormat. Give your decorative outdoor rubber mat a new life. When searching for a rubber doormat, try to find one that allows plenty of airflow, meaning that the doormat has a large amount of space in between the rubber sections. 17. Just a coat of spray paint will make old air vents look new again. A can of primer and a can of metallic spray paint will cover at least 10 of your vents. 18. Hang curtain rods to create a makeshift canopy bed. A super simple DIY by Michelle Adams, editor-in-chief of Lonnie magazine. It's feeling almost within reach. She simply drilled West Elm industrial pipe curtain rods into her ceiling with 6 panels of her favorite fabric hanging from them. Of course, she chose very fine fabric and a soft velvet as a lining, but I would be glad with IKEA curtains. 19. Accent ceilings are the new accent walls. One of the most underdecorated spaces in houses tends to be the ceiling. Unless you live in an older home blessed with beams, tin, and/or ornate moldings, it is rare to see anything today beyond white paint and crown molding. An inexpensive ways to add character to your house. Instead of adding the color to the walls, paint the ceiling, and see what happens. 20. Inexpensive craft store frames fit perfectly around your light switch covers. Started with regular switch plates that you have in your home. The good news is, you can mess them up, they are cheap to replace. This is the hard part. Finding frames that fit what you want to do. I suggest taking your plates with you, and holding the frames against them right in the store. If you're great at mitering, and want to make them all uniform, you can always use pieces of trim to create the frame. Next, glue them onto the plates using crazy glue. As with all products, please follow safety directions found on the package. Next, spray painted them. Again, please read instruction on the cans. Use a face mask and spray in a well-ventilated area. Lastly, sprayed her gloss clear top coat. Once they were nice and dry, put the covers on the switches like you normally would. I could not be happier with the results, of course. Now, I think I need to paint my trim, but that's for another time. 21. Decorative, punched metal ceiling light shade. A decor idea of Corinna from ForMyLoveOf.net. Supplies needed. E6000. Spray adhesive. Clothespins. Sheets of decorative punched metal. Contact paper or wide painter's tape. Stearin lighting panel. Parchment paper.
Dremel tool with cutting disc.
1/16-inch bottom wiring, lampshade making kind. 1/16-inch top washer, wiring, lampshade making kind. And 11-inch straight pipe, lamp making kind, if working with the standard boob light. If you're working with a semi-flush mount boob light, then you may not need any straight pipe. The process requires little muscle. To get a nice punched metal ceiling light shade like this, you have to follow 7 instructions completed with photos and manuals. Fresh your mind before you take this challenge. You'll have a rough road ahead. 22. Use a curved shower curtain rod to make a window look bigger. It's called balloon drapery and it will make any living room look just grand. 23. Fascinating, liquid stainless steel paint exists. Click the DIY link under this video, and you will know how to update your kitchen look with some stainless steel paint upgrade. 24. Half-painted walls give the illusion of a taller ceiling. 25. If you're going for a rustic look, planking a wall is a cheap and easy weekend project. Do I like the color? No. Does it matter? No. I knew it was getting painted, so I didn't care one bit. Plus, it was super cheap. The entire wall's worth of wood cost is only $28. Nice bargain. Supplies needed. 1x6 fence boards. Saw, chop saw, miter saw, table saw, or even a radial saw will work. Sanding block. Construction adhesive. Spaces, quarters worked perfect. Paint and paintbrush. And trim. Learn how someone done the job at Fox Hollow Cottage. 26. This insanely simple window shade is magnetic, movable, and no-sew. First thing, grabbed a brightly colored fabric remnant from Joann's, and decided that it would be the perfect project to try out fabric glue. And magnets, of course. Then, folded down the top edge and spaced 4 magnets right under the fold and glued them. Used scratch paper underneath so the glue wouldn't stick to the table. Next, glued a bit of green ribbon across the seam to give it support. Last step. Pom-poms. Love them. The world could definitely use more pom-poms. And this little window covering was begging for pom-poms. It's simple. Just glued a string of white to the bottom edge of the blind, and done. Few inches of the bottom of the window uncovered so some light would still stream in. 27. Unstain and restain your furniture. Getting the stain off a piece of furniture is surprisingly easy. Strip the drawers with Citri Strip Spray Stripper. Let it work a while to loose the old finish. Then strip it off with plastic scraper. Continue to link were provided under this video to find the result and how to DIY it right. 28. Framing your bathroom mirror will make it sit nicely with the rest of your decor, especially if you're going for a rustic style. Get full directions from craftsmandrive.com. 29. Update your kitchen backsplash by using 3D gel-like tiles that are actually peel and stick. Get it for $7.48 per quantity. More or less. 30. Cover your unsightly cords with suede cording you can buy at any craft store. Turn your mainstream black electrical cord to a custom cord with sense of humor using some red suede cording bought at Joann's for less than $2. This little tweak has 5 easy steps you can follow anytime. Check description to know more. 31. Add a strip of trim a bit above already existing baseboards, paint between, and you get faux thick baseboards. Chunky molding on the cheap. Little complex indeed, but relax, the House of Smith's got you covered. Few slides here, just preview. 32. Add molding plus shelving to the top of your kitchen cabinets. The extra storage is an awesome bonus, but it also adds an extra level of polish to your kitchen. Not recommended for seasonal crafter. If you're the pro, you'll have 9 steps or challenges to follow. Tutorial and photos are provided by Family Handyman. Thanks for your time. If you love to see more, please like or share this video with your friends. Comment it if this voiceover annoys you, or say anything if it will lift your burden. We're listening. Press subscribe button before you leave and see you next time. Thanks for watching.